Welcome back to Bitcoin Advisors channel. My name is Chris, bringing it to you from Westlake Village, California. It's bright, it's early, and we're going to talk about Bitcoin, Doggy Coin. We're going to talk about some of the meme coins and some of the underlying market dynamics and where is this market going to go. Let me pull up my right chart here, if I could do that. Starting out with Nasdaq, still has not filled the gap. I do believe if we do come down to fill that gap, Bitcoin will not be the beneficiary of a downside move in the stock market. However, it is holding up okay, kind of trudging the road of happy destiny sideways and up. Something to be aware of is the dollar's been up. So if we can get the dollar to flip bearish and come back down, that would be good. But we just crossed the line in the sand. And if the dollar does continue to rise, it's something to put our warning caps on, if there are such a thing. A warning cap for the dollar going up, bad for risk assets. So keep that in the back of our eyes. And overall target all year long has been the 618. So I'm not sure if anybody's surprised there. Okay, back on to Bitcoin on the daily time frame. Put in a nice railroad track, so to speak, and essentially we just don't want to see any closures below that 56.4, that last pivot. It does look like we're going to swipe the lows one more time. I don't know if I said that yesterday, but on the hourly time frame, you can see that we've got the silver cross present when the yellow 21 crosses the green 55, and you can see the green 55 has been holding Bitcoin's price down since about 68,000. Rejecting. And usually after these big spikes down, boom, you get one more to swipe the lows and maybe tag, 50% of this wick would be nice. But it's got a lot of work to do before the end of the day. Today is Wednesday. It's hump day. It's the middle of the day. We got the presidential debates going on. I bet you they're going to talk about crypto. Maybe you'll ask Joe Biden if he knows what Bitcoin is. Interestingly enough. So what else do I want to point out is that in the hourly session here, we are basically coming into the bull zone. The 382 area. In bullish markets, we are going to bounce off that 382. So if we do close any hourly below this, I'd be looking for, a quick move down to about 59.3 and then at least a bounce off of this area. Keeping in mind that, hey, we're probably going to bounce at some point. And make our way onwards and upwards on the daily time frame. So even if we do swipe the lows one more time, I do believe we are in for a bit of a bounce, and we're going to be on what's called lower high watch, where if Bitcoin makes a lower high on the daily time frame, really anywhere in this zone. Let's see if we can. That would be the 786 and the 618. I'm gonna draw this on a. Yeah, this would be on a bullish retracement, on a bearish retracement. Looks a lot cleaner that way. And notice the 618 and the 786 are the same on both sides in comparison to the 382 and the 236. I hope that makes sense. So a weak bounce comes up to the 382. Strong bounce, 0.5618, gets trapped, and then this is known in the golden pocket. So if you're going to be putting some shorts in, maybe that's the area. We fill half of this wick and bang at 68.8, because anything lower than that is going to be another lower high, despite the fact that we do have a pair of higher lows right there. And technically speaking, that is a lower low than this low. So we got lower low and lower high. So trend reversal on the daily time frame could mean a bit of a consolidation sideways and down for the summertime, which again, thesis is probably last quarter of next year. We're going to be taking a major leg up. So sometimes it's got to come down first before it can go back up. And it would be healthy overall in general in my opinion. Just taking a look on the weekly time frame and the 5-day. Let's see if we did confirm any of that bearish We did confirm the bearish divergence, and we just don't want to see any 5-day closures below the middle of this wick. We're just starting the move here, and volatility is beginning to expand. Again, we defined expansion above 20 or 15%, so the 5-day volatility play has still not initiated and will cross back up above 67,800, which is probably the pivot on the daily time frame. Here's a point for the bulls. This is the first time crossing up from the critical zone in a very, very long time, and there is bullish divergence on the stochastic where the price is making a higher low and the stochastic is making a lower low. So hidden bullish divergence. The last few times that we've crossed up from the critical zone have been major pivots on the market. We've got the, we just had the quad witching and we had the bull moon. I might as well pull it out because we've been talking about it. We had the bear moon sent us down. Can the bull moon pick us back up? It was the summer solstice. Shouldn't something good come from that? It's about 2:30 here Pacific time. And just taking a look at the moon indicator. I better just type in moons. Moon. On the daily time frame. So where does this become invalidated? How do you work the bull moons and the bear moons? Well, simply put, probably putting a stop loss below the prior wick. Below the prior wick. We really don't want to see price come down here. This is probably where the most liquidity is. And anyways, bull moon printed. Has had some relatively good results. As long as we don't take out these lows, I think we will print a bit of a rally here on Bitcoin. Even though this short term looks like, could swipe the lows one more time. Again, on the hourly time frame, you can see a very high value node here coming in on Monday, end of market. We did pin this, hourly hammer candle, which brought us up to the green 55. So can we get another one and get the double bottom, get the W going so we can get a big reversal? And we're just mainly looking for, some kind of a hammer candle on this hourly time frame would be good enough for me. Looks like, yep. So thesis is here. And again, I don't have a crystal ball. This isn't financial advice, not a financial advisor, but looks like Bitcoin does want to come back down one more time, put in a low, and then make a stab at the 200 exponential, simple. And a good way to know that this rally is going to be, moving pretty quick to the upside is if we can reclaim this area at 63, even an hourly time frame. Yeah, if we can put an hourly higher low anywhere, bang, higher low, and that would look good. Now, percentage of move wise, Bitcoin doesn't really move, statistically too much per day. So 3% to the upside, 3% to the downside, 6% range. I don't know if that's very helpful at all, but I think that's it out of me for today, guys. Is there anything else I wanted to touch on besides the good news I'm hearing, closer and closer, July 4th, July 2nd, the Ethereum ETF is likely to get approved or start trading. Ethereum has been rather bullish today, more bullish than Bitcoin, intending to lead the market as Ethereum, has already done the swipe low with the pin bar or the hammer candle. So I do believe, as long as we don't take out this low, Ethereum does look like it's onwards and upwards from here, onwards and upwards from here. That's probably not the best way to put it. I'm going to remove these drawings and see what I got here. Actually, for those are TP1 and 2 targets? No. Okay. So here's, again, where I would consider Ethereum just a major discount is between the 618 and the 786. So anywhere in this area, any kind of a swipe down there, we've been talking about it all year, probably a value area for Mr. Ethereum. All right. ETH Bitcoin, Nasdaq's going up, Dixie's going up. ETH Bitcoin And the fear and greed index did flip to a 30. So interestingly enough, that has been where the local bottoms are typically put in. Open interest is also, open interest is coming down as prices coming down. So longs are getting liquidated. People taking profits on their shorts. And what else? And then, crypto fear and greed index did make it down to a 30. So you look at that. During bull markets, fear sentiment does not typically happen in the 20 to 10 range. So in a bear market, you're looking for fear down here. Bull market, anywhere in this area is typically a buying opportunity. Again, not financial advice. Back on to ETH Bitcoin. I want to look at this on the daily time frame and see where we are at. And we did say, hey, we're looking for the higher high and a higher low. Hasn't happened yet. And Bitcoin dominance is taking a leg down. So I guess this pattern is not playing out very, very well. Or could you call it the breakdown retest? Sure, you could. Sure, you could. And the other thing I wanted to bring up on total three. Wow. Wowzer. Total three. Here we go. Total. Hey, make sure you guys do like the video, ask a question below. Join crypto courses if you want to learn how to trade and get some trade setups. All right. Link. That's not what I was looking for. Bitcoin. Okay. We were looking for the total three. Where is it? There's the 30-year fixed total. Is it at the bottom? Bitcoin dominance. Not the day for me, guys. Not the day for me. Let's see if CMEs has anything more present, as I believe CMEs did just close. Is there any gaps up or down? And I was saying it yesterday. I mean, we had the bearish divergence on the 15-minute time frame present on several different occasions, and now we are in the value area. We're holding the value area, the 786. I should have noticed that. That does look like a bit of a reversal. Oh my gosh, look at this gap down here. Look at this gap. Gaps like to get filled. And the question is, are we going to fill the gap or not? And are we going to fill the gap? I would say yes. So CME is the chart to watch. We're in the dead gap zone right now. Okay, I'm just jibber-jabbering away now. The dead gap zone is when the futures market is closed. This is when they send price sometimes extremely up or extremely down. When the market makers are not there, the big boys like to jump in and get their longs or shorts on. And I don't know why I'm pretty goosed to an idea that we do come down a bit further, at least one more time. Scare everybody one more time, guys. Let's do that. And just say, hey, major buying opportunity. If you're looking to pick up some longs somewhere in here, boom. With a rather large stop loss, which you can adjust over time. But looking to pick something up in that area certainly could bid you well if the reversal happens to the upside, and we can flip those momentums back to the upside. The 2-day is going to close today in 2 hours. 2-day. So maybe we dip down one more time. A lot of times you do see that, boom, and we just don't take out the low. The 2-day bearish candle, pretty bearish. So good to keep our eyes on that. 60,900 is the number for us to cross back up. So 60,900 will cross back momentum on the 2-day back to the upside. That would be good. That would be a point for the bulls. And to be fair, this did cross up, above 10. So good on the daily as well. Momentum to the upside, expanding, buy signals in. And we did say we want the bullish divergence. We want the bullish divergence yesterday. We said we want the double shark pattern. We want this thing to go boom, boom, higher low here, alongside lower low in price. Higher low here, lower low in price. Okay, so we're not there yet. We have not printed the lower low yet. So how far does she go, sir? How far does she go? That is the big question. And AGIX. Looking like a sell to me. Double top on the daily. Maybe going to give an official test to this trend line. Okay, Bitcoin dominance. Silver at 28.80, pulling back. Do we have the inverted head and shoulders formation breakout? I guess this would have been the breakout right here. We almost hit the target though. The 1618. Almost. I think silver has more to go. In fact, we pull this out deeper. Now, if we do get kicked back into the range below 28.12, not going to look good for silver. TON, another standout there in the limelight. TON just up and to the right. Casper kind of doing the same thing, about to make new all-time highs. Wow. Wow, big day for Casper, up 6%. And is this the indecision doji candle that's going to push it back one more time? Casper trend line coming in here at this level on the hourly. So if we did want to buy this at a discount, right? You want to buy in this zone along this trend line, perhaps a big snap back or just rally to the moon. All right, that's it out of me today, guys. Hope you have a blessed and highly favored rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow in the next one. Take care. Ending stream. Here we go.